Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about the NBA. First off, Clippers paused James Harden trade talks with the Sixers for the second time. And then the main story. James Harden was banned from, or not allowed to hop on the plane. So James Harden interpreted the Philadelphia Sixers mandate to stay in Philadelphia as a suggestion, when in reality it was a mandate. Like, it was something that they weren't suggesting. They were saying, hey, we're telling you to do this. No ifs, ands, or buts is what they basically told them. Sorry, I was just adjusting my light. So Crispy Haynes said when James Harden returned to the Philadelphia 76ers this week, he interpreted the notion that staying back and traveling with the team on their 2-game road trip was a suggestion rather than a mandate, sources tell Crispy Haynes of Bleacher Report. James Harden participated in portions of a shoot-around session on Wednesday with the intention of joining the Sixers on their flight to Milwaukee. James Harden arrived at the fixed-base operator airport to board the team flight, but he was stopped by a security official who notified him that he was not permitted to accompany the team. Sources tell Haynes. Elton Brand and Nick Nurse spoke to James Harden to explain that the organization prefers he accepts and follows their workout plan. James Harden was frustrated, but departed the airport without incident. James Harden has not been fined for any of his absences by the Sixers, sources tell James Harden, as they were excused for a personal matter. Now, the NBA is investigating the Philadelphia 76ers for possible player participation policy violation with James Harden, according to Adrian Wojnarowski. The NBA is investigating the Philadelphia 76ers over whether they may have committed a violation of the league's new player participation policy due to James Harden's absence in Thursday's game. James Harden remained in Philadelphia ahead of the Sixers' regular season opener at Milwaukee, and the quote from Mike Bass, the league spokesman, in a statement read, "We're looking into the facts around James Harden's availability tonight to determine whether an approved reason exists for his lack of participation." Now, obviously, these storylines are a bit of a headache if you guys haven't been following along, because we don't really know if James is going to be back for the season or not. It definitely is a bit aggravating if you are an NBA fan, because you're probably hoping that he was going to be traded at this point. So, for a lot of people, this situation continues to be one that goes unknown, one that we don't know, and I just think there's a lot of room for James Harden deal to still go on, and I want to know whose fault is this. Why is this dragging on for so long? Like, let's just get rid of, let's just do it. Let's pull the trigger. Let's go ahead. I think everybody involved wants this over. Hey, this team looked good also against the Bucks without James there. So if I'm part of the organization, I'm feeling good about my team, regardless of James being a part of it or not. As this part, James just doesn't look like he cares. So I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this situation? And if you guys are in agreement that it's definitely a peculiar one because of the way that it's playing out, and what is the expectation at this point for a guy like James? I do just want to see him play. Even if I'm not a James Harden fan, I do want to see the guy play.